Okay, so it looks like Jamie Foxx's daughter Corinne is finally done playing Diddy's games because word on the streets is that she is about to snitch on Diddy, and she is about to snitch hard. Word on the street is that Corinne has been keeping quiet for a while about Diddy and what might have happened with her dad's health scare a few years back. But now that Diddy's wrapped up in all kinds of legal drama and more women are stepping forward with their own stories, it looks like Corinne's family's starting to speak up and get a little bolder about calling out what really happened. And get this, the streets are saying that Jamie allegedly named his attacker just before slipping into a coma. So does this mean that he named Diddy? And is Corinne going to testify against Diddy? And let's break this down. Okay, so things are heating up for Diddy again, and this time it's looking real serious. Word is, once Jamie Foxx's daughter Corinne finishes airing him out, the feds might have a whole new set of questions for him. But before we get into what Corinne's been hinting at, we have to rewind and talk about the jaw-dropping claims from Big Homie CC because, whew, it's a lot. If you're not familiar, Big Homie CC has been on a roll lately, exposing celebrities left and right, and now he's got Diddy in his crosshairs. In a recent sit-down with Piers Morgan, CC dropped a bombshell. He accused Diddy of poisoning people, either as payback or to silence them completely. And get this, he says it's happened to him not once, not twice, but 3 times.
I've been poisoned 3 times. My toxicology report showed cyanide. And cyanide metabolizes into pneumonia in your body. So I've had pneumonia on 3 occasions. And these problems didn't start for me until I started to speak out about people like this.
It didn't take long for him to bring up Jamie Foxx either. According to Big Homie CC, Diddy was the one pulling the strings behind Jamie's mysterious hospitalization too.
There have been rumors circulating online that Diddy may have poisoned Jamie Foxx, which caused his 2023 hospitalization. In his Netflix show, he compared Combs to the devil in revealing his near-death experience after a brain bleed and stroke. He said, I say this all the time, I saw the tunnel, I didn't see the light. It was hot in that tunnel. I thought, shit, have I gone to the wrong place? I looked up at the end of the tunnel and I thought I saw the devil saying, come on, or was that Puffy? I'm effing around, but if that was Puffy at a flaming bottle of Johnson, and no, I'm just kidding, I think that you have taken that to be a not too oblique reference to the fact that he's suggesting he may too have been poisoned.
Jamie Foxx said out of his mouth that his partner handed him an Advil, and after he took that Advil, he woke up 22 days later. That's what he said out of his mouth.
Well, fans are now connecting Corinne's revelations to Jamie's mysterious health scare back in 2023 when he was suddenly hospitalized and everyone feared the worst. At the time, the family played it safe and kept the details under wraps, calling it a medical complication. But fans are convinced that Corinne is changing the narrative, and it looks like it wasn't some random illness, but it was intentional, a setup. According to reports, Diddy was behind it, trying to silence Jamie after he refused to play along with whatever shady business was going on behind closed doors. In case y'all missed the tea, Jamie Foxx was hospitalized in April last year while filming the movie Back in Action with Cameron Diaz in Atlanta. Corinne broke the news on behalf of the family and said, from the Foxx family, we wanted to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. The family asked for privacy during this time. Now, to be fair, Corinne never outright said anything about shady dealings, but the internet didn't need a full-blown confession to start connecting the dots. As soon as she made those comments, folks online were already pointing at Diddy, accusing him of allegedly trying to take Jamie out. And honestly, with everything going on and the timing of it all, can you really blame them? Social media went full detective mode and the rumors were flying. Let's rewind for a minute, because the timeline here is interesting. Just weeks before Jamie's mysterious health scare, he was out here dropping some serious tea about Diddy's legendary parties. You know, the ones that are supposedly so outrageous, they make a night in Vegas look like a church potluck. For years, those parties have been the stuff of whispers and rumors, but Jamie, he wasn't just whispering. He gave the public a little peek behind the velvet curtain, and that's when things started getting real messy. Jamie was actually the first one to really spill the tea about Diddy secretly filming what went down at those wild parties. And this was way before Cassie's lawsuit or any of the recent headlines, so when Jamie said that, people were shocked. Up until then, folks had only heard rumors about those so-called freak-offs, but Jamie basically confirmed what everyone had been whispering about for years. After that, people couldn't help but wonder, how much did Jamie really know, and who might have wanted him to keep quiet?
Okay, what? Puffs in there. It's kind of, I'm like, damn, it's crazy now, huh? So what I did was, I would show up to the party in my little in a little town car. There's town, you know. I grabbed me a town car so I could skirt. Puff, the SUVs and the Bentleys, the whole night. He get out. I get out too with a camera, the big Canon. Like, yo, Puff, I should document this, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? what you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Fonzra, the whole nine. He says, yeah, let him through. Excuse me. So I get there. But at that time, it wasn't like the little camera y'all got. It was the big intrusive Canon. I had a battery pack. Hold on, man. Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one. Do that again. Put the pack. So I started following him. Wow. So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm filming this. And it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. The lady. The lady. I see Dr. Ruth. I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy by the name of Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Ruth and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool dancing, doing their thing, right? And you know what they dancing to? Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D. Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo. You know what the demo is?
Right.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Beyonce.
Ba-dum,
That's
bum,
crazy.
Wow.
And then Andre Harrell, run that back. That's the one right there. That's going to be the one.
Now that the word on the street is that Corinne is starting to hint that Jamie's health scare might not have been so random after all, folks online are definitely connecting the dots and they're not letting it go. Jamie didn't just casually mention Diddy's parties either. He actually name dropped a few major celebs and hinted that some seriously shady things were happening behind the scenes. But what really had people doing double takes was when he said Diddy had everything on camera. And not just harmless party footage, Jamie made it seem like those tapes held receipts that could ruin careers. We're talking about stuff people would do anything to keep from going public. So if those tapes really do exist, it's easy to see why some people might be feeling a little on edge or straight up paranoid. Footage like that could seriously ruin lives and careers. And when you look at the timing, Jamie landing in the hospital not long after making those comments, it's no wonder folks started raising eyebrows. Something about it just doesn't sit right. Honestly, you don't even need to be deep into conspiracy theories to feel like the math isn't mathing. It's pretty clear Jamie missed the memo that those parties were supposed to stay hush-hush because he didn't just drop hints, he spilled everything. According to him, Diddy's gatherings weren't your average Hollywood hangouts. We're talking over-the-top pool parties, cash flying everywhere, all kinds of substances in the mix, stuff like that. And here's the wild twist. This isn't even Jamie's first time being wrapped up in some shady rumors. An insider claimed that back in the 90s, Jamie wasn't just known for his wild ways, but that he was also bisexual.
So back in the 90s, my mom nicknamed Jamie Foxx. Like, if you take the O out of his name and replace it with a U, that's what she used to call him. But to his face is like a haha joke because he used to bang so many guys and girls in Hollywood.
But that's not even the juiciest part of the story because her next revelation is shocking.
And he used to have these things called butt naked basketball games, okay? He would invite over a lot of like Hollywood's elite to his house for a basketball game, but it was men only. And they would be like, oh, we're just gonna get naked and play basketball. It's like, oh, haha, let's get naked and play basketball together, which is weird. And this happened in the 90s.
What this tells us is that Jamie has been involved in these wild parties for a long time. And Diddy's party was not the first time that he saw crazy stuff going on. It's not like he was about to go running to the police to snitch on Diddy, which makes the whole thing messier. And get this, it was something of an open secret in Hollywood that there was more to Jamie's mysterious illness than we knew. Multiple celebs also started to come forward to say the same thing. For example, Steve Harvey said, I don't even really know what happened, man. I was just stunned because Jamie's fit. This dude, he don't do nothing, man. This dude is fit, so I was concerned, man. So I hope everything works out. I'm pretty sure it will. Martin Lawrence also said, I mean, I wish him the best. He's in my prayers every night. He's not only one of our best entertainers we have out here, but he's a great person and he's a genuine person. So please pray for him. Nia Long also tweeted, my heart is heavy this morning. Praying for our brother Jamie Foxx. My love and prayers run deep for you and your loved ones. Pray for Jamie Foxx. But the real kicker was when the streets started to say that Corinne claimed that Jamie told the cops that he had been poisoned. A source said, Jamie Foxx told the cops somebody is trying to kill him. I'm telling you, man, it's like they have a timer on these celebs' lives. I believe it. It kind of seems like Corinne knew the truth, but she was too scared of Diddy to speak up. I mean, he blew up a man's car. So yeah, Corinne was pretty smart for keeping her mouth shut. Girl, when I tell y'all that Diddy's trial is about to heat up, I'm not even joking because Corinne did not come to play. But I want to know how y'all feel about Corinne exposing Diddy, so drop your thoughts about this in the comments, then check out this next video.